if we look at this, what are some actionable steps? So if somebody's looking for this right now and they're saying, you know what, I'm looking to get my score back up, I want to start doing some stuff, before they go and they just start applying for things, is there any things they should immediately stop doing over the next 30, 60, 90 days? Or what would be like the top 3 things you should start to look at? And of course, one of those being definitely getting those Tuesday Q&As with you, which we'll definitely have a link in the bio for that.
Absolutely. All right. So 2 things. If you are looking to improve your situation, just remember that those borrower behaviors are being measured over the last 24 months. In increments of 3 months, 6 months, 12, and 24. So the earliest we can turn the software's vision of who we are financially is 90 days. Can't do it in a month because they don't measure just a month. You have to have 90 days of new borrower behaviors in order to create a new trajectory. And straight out of FICO, the model, they look at the last 3 months to know what the next 3 months will look like. They look at the last 6 months to see what the next 6 months will look like. We are in my first conversation with Will Lansing, CEO of FICO. He said, Merrill, I can't tell you, I have no clue what you're going to do, but I can tell what 1,000 of yous are going to do. It's all talk about big data, right? So I'm like, 1,000 of me's, I could use every one of them. So the idea is at 24 months in arrears, 24 months in the past, will predict what our next 24 months will look like, because we are creatures of habit. So good news is, if we can give them 90 days of changed behaviors, they'll be like, oh, I want to watch this person to see what happens. Another 3 months for a total of 6 months of new borrower behaviors in the past will give them another. So now your rate, term, and approval amounts are going up for every one of these increments. Every single time we pass one of these timelines, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, and 24, they are giving us better rates, better terms, and higher approval amounts. So the things that your people can do right now is understand what we need to do for how to change your borrower behaviors. You need to do your borrower behaviors. And so I do not have a training scheduled, but I'm certainly willing to have it to people be able to email in, and I will send them, because we have a full day training that takes them from A to Z. The kind of the vision that I give for people is, we're standing over here and there is $1 million in business lines of credit on the other side of this minefield. Now what? What do we do? Right? In this one day, I give people a map of the minefield. Now, some people aren't content. They don't trust their ability to follow the map exactly. Others do. So I've walked literally thousands of people across this minefield to great success, to multiple 6 figures and sometimes 7 figures in funding. So that's what we talk about in the class. What's the map? What are the landmines that are sitting there so that you know how to avoid them? And landmine.
Yeah.
We've discussed a few of them today. I can give the best one, and if you'd like me to invite you to our next, we're supposed to do one in July. We just don't have the date yet. So what we should put in the notes is getfundablelandmines.com. And it's like 8 or 9 of the biggest landmines. And if you're on that list, I'll send you an invite to our one day. It is really powerful. And at the one day, one of the things we actually go over is all 150 borrower behaviors. So, and what to do about it. So it's really potent, but that is the thing that, because in our time here, I can give you little bits and pieces, but when I say avoid the landmine, they're like, which one is it and why is it there? Right. So that's why I said, if we did a 6-hour, 7-hour podcast, we'd be able to cover a lot of them. But anyway, that's the best thing is become educated. I have a book. You can go to getfundablebook.com. It's free, pay for shipping, and I send it to you for free. Getfundablebook.com. But Get Fundable Landmines, get that, and I will. You'll see the biggest ones. The biggest ones. I already showed you one over here on this, but so excuse the redundancy, but I want to, and come to, I guess the last one is Get Fundable Solutions. Come to the Tuesday course, the classes. It's not a pitch, you guys. There's no webinar. This is, we sit there, Q&A. You ask me questions, I give you the God's honest truth from the mouth of FICO themselves. And sometimes you'll even meet David Smith of FICO. So the proof in the pudding.